With this warm weather, many of you may be thinking it's time for a yard sale. In fact, I've seen signs in our neighborhood that they're coming. But for every deal to be had, a shopper should ask, is it safe? Michelle Reinen, Director of Wisconsin's Consumer Protection Bureau, joining us with some tips. So you really have to be careful, especially for hazards that could affect kids, right?
You absolutely do. You need to be on the lookout for things that could endanger your child because things aren't monitored the same way they are through the retail system.
So you should do your homework, especially if you're looking for something specific?
That's right. You want to check to make sure that the product hasn't been recalled that you're looking for. So if you're on the hunt for the perfect crib, you go out to the internet ahead of time to the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission's website, recalls.gov, and just print off the list of children's cribs that have been recalled in the last probably 10, 15 years, and take an empty soda can with you, or full if it's a hot day, so you have something to drink. And you can check the slats on the crib to make sure that they meet the current safety standards, make sure there's a manual, but you'll also have that list of recalls. Now, if you don't want to carry paper around with you, there is an app for that.
Yeah, you said you have an app on your phone.
That's right. I downloaded it this morning, and I was just checking because there's an app for everything. And so there are 3, 4, 5 different apps, but there is the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission's app, so you can have all the recalls right on your hand. But if you don't have that smartphone, take the paper with you.
You know, tools is they're one of those things that folks may be looking for. They want to do some work around the house, but they don't want to go and spend high prices for stuff like that. What should you look for?
Right, you want to check the cords, make sure they're not frayed, there's no missing plastic on the plug-in part. You want to check to make sure that it is a solid tool, that you'd have the manual with it, or that you could download it from online, and that you're buying the right tool for the job that you want to do. Don't try and substitute, because that's how injuries happen. And I guess my common theme is don't spend more than you're willing to throw away. Yeah. If you're not going to do the research ahead of time, when you bring the product home, do the research once you bring it into the house before you use it. You know,
another thing I've always heard too, if you're looking at especially like hooded sweatshirts or blinds, that you want to make sure that because of the cords and all that, a kid could get hung up on those.
Right, back to that child safety hazard. Drawstrings have been banned in the state of Wisconsin in children's clothing since the year 2000, but there's still plenty of clothes when you clean out the attic that come out during garage sales. So the easy fix is just pull the cord out. Pull that drawstring out. As far as window blinds, it's fixable, but it's still a harder fix. You need to separate the loop, because it's the loop that causes the strangulation in the window blinds.
I think one of the good things to take away from this is that app now. That is so convenient. So look for the recall app.
That's absolutely right. Do the research.
Yep. All right. Michelle, thank you very much. Enjoy those garage sales. And for more information, if you like to check out websites, they're on your screen. If you want to get a hold of Consumer Protection, if you have something you want to report or questions to ask, those folks are there to help you out.